Morning students, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and fine at your home. So students, welcome back in your mathematics class. This is your mathematics class for class 9th, chapter 9, area of parallelograms and triangles. So students, this is your lecture 3. So students, this is your lecture 3. In this lecture, we will discuss theorem 9.2 and theorem 9.3. In first lecture, we discussed theorem 9.1 and example 2. That example is the part of first theorem, and I already told you that we will use that example as a theorem. So now today, next two theorems, and today we will discuss some questions of exercise 9.3. 9.1 and 9.2 we already finished. Now we discuss some questions related to 9.3. These questions are based on these two theorems. Basically, they are the application of theorem 9.2 and 9.3. So start your theorem. So students, theorem 9.2 is two triangles on the same base. Two triangles on the same base or equal base. Why I wrote this equal base in right, students? Let me clear that in this theorem, if base is same, it means if we have a common base, or otherwise we have equal base, it means we have two different geometrical figures and it is given that the bases are equal in both cases, then definitely we will apply this theorem in that also. Two triangles on the same base or equal base and between the parallels are equal in area. If two triangles having a common base or equal base and lie between same parallel, they are equal in area. We have to prove it. So student, first of all, draw a diagram. A triangle ABC and APC. Triangle ABC and triangle APC. They both are lying on a common base BC and they both are lying between two parallel lines, which is BC and DQ. So students, you are thinking then I am talking about two triangles, but here we have the other parts of the diagram are also present. Students, we have triangle ABC and PBC. Then I construct a line QC which is parallel to PB and join PQ. Now PQBC is a parallelogram with us. Another side of the diagram, I construct or produce a line BD which is parallel to AC, and joining AD. Now ACBD is a parallelogram. It means now we have two parallelograms by construction. So let me start your theorem. What is given? What is to prove? So students, given triangle ABC and triangle PBC are on the same base BC and between the same parallel BC and DQ. To prove, area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle PBC. We have to prove it. Construction through B, draw BD parallel CA. We already learn it. And through C, draw CQ parallel BP. I already explained both the things to you. So students, proof. We have BD parallel CD by construction and BC parallel DA given. So BCAD is a parallelogram. I already explained to you that how become they both become parallelograms. Similarly, BCQP is a parallelogram. So students, now parallelogram BCAD and parallelogram BCQP are on the same base BC and they lie between the same parallel BC parallel DQ. According to the theorem. Which theorem? Theorem 9.1. What was the theorem 9.1? That if two parallelograms are lying on a common base and between the same parallel, then the area of those two parallelograms are equal to each other. So area of parallelogram BCAD is equal to the area of parallelogram BCQP. We know that the diagonals of a parallelogram divide it into two triangles of equal area. We know it very well. It means this parallelogram is also divided by diagonal into two equal areas and this parallelogram is also divided by diagonal into two equal areas. So students, area of triangle PBC is equal to half of the parallelogram. Area of triangle ABC is also equal to half of the parallelogram. In which parallelogram they are present? PBC is present in PCQB and ABC is present in BCAD. From equation first, what was the first equation? That area of these two parallelograms are equal to each other. And what was the equation number 2 and 3? Equation number 2 is this, 3 is this. From equation first, 2, 3, area of triangle ABC is equal to the area of triangle PBC. So student, this is your theorem 9.2. Students, now theorem 9.3. First statement. What is the statement of theorem 9.3? Two triangles having the same base or equal base and equal area lie between the same parallel. It means in this theorem what is given to us? Two triangles having a same base is given, or equal base is given, and equal area. It means area is already given to us, that it is equal, lie between the same parallel. It means we have to prove that the both triangles which have common base and equal area, they both are lying between the same parallel lines. We have to prove it. So students, first of all, we will draw a diagram, a triangle ABC and triangle PBC. The both triangles are lie on a common base and the area of these two triangles are equal to each other. It is given to us. Triangle ABC and triangle PBC lie on a same base BC. Area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle PBC. It is also given. Common base and area given. We have to prove that AP parallel PC. We have to prove that AP parallel BC. Draw. We have to do a construction. Draw AR and PS perpendicular on BC. This AR is perpendicular height of the triangle ABC. PS, this is the perpendicular height of triangle PBC. So in triangle ABC, BC is base and AR is perpendicular on BC. In triangle PBC, BC is base and PS is perpendicular on BC. So we know that it is given to us that area of triangle ABC is equal to the area of triangle PBC. What is the formula for area of triangle? Half into base into height. Same here also. Here base is BC, height is AR. Here base is BC, height is PS. So students, cancel, half is cancelled with half. BC is cancelled with BC. Only AR is equal to PS. Remaining part is AR and AS. So students, both perpendiculars are equal now. We already proved it. It is only possible when AP parallel BC, because between two parallel sides or distance between two parallel lines are always equal. If two lines are parallel, then the distance between them always equal to each other. Distance always same. So if distance is same, so lines are parallel. This is your theorem 9.3. Students, like your last example number 2, we did it and I told you that we will use that example as a theorem. Now your example number 3 is here and I want to explain it because we will use this example as a theorem also. So it is also an important example. Example number 3 is, show that a median of a triangle divides it into two triangles of equal area. Show that the median of a triangle divided into two triangles of equal area. It means we have to prove that if a triangle is with us and we have a median, then that median that divide the triangle into two equal area. So first of all, we will draw a diagram, a triangle ABC. This is median, AD is median, ABC triangle, AD is median and AN is perpendicular on BC. By construction you can draw a perpendicular on BC. So students, we have to prove that area of triangle ABD, because this is your median, area of triangle ABD and area of triangle ACD. We have to prove this. So students, First of all, area of triangle ABD. We know it very well that area of triangle is half into base into height. Base is, let me check from your diagram. In triangle ABD, base is BD and height is AN. Base is BD and height is AN. So base is BD, height is AN. But BD is equal to DC because altitude, because it is given that D is median. D is median, then definitely D divides the BC into two equal parts. So we can replace BD is equal to DC. So we replace BD with DC. AN is AN. Now half of the DC into AN is equal to the area of triangle ACD. Area of triangle ACD, because DC is the base of triangle ACD and perpendicular is same for both the triangles. So we proved. So students, we proved it well that area of triangle ABD is equal to area of triangle ACD is equal to the area of triangle ACG. So students, now today's theorems are finished. Now we will start exercise 9.3. In exercise 9.3 from your NCERT, first question is, in the given figure, E is any point on the median AD of a triangle ABC. Show that area of triangle ABE is equal to the area of triangle ACE. So students, this is your diagram in triangle ABC. He said E is any point on the median AD. It means it is given AD is median. In triangle ABC, AD is median. We have to prove that area of this triangle is equal to area of this triangle. Proof. In triangle ABC, AD is median of triangle ABC. Definitely it is given to us. So students, according to theorem, which theorem? That example number 3. The median of a triangle, divide it into two triangles of equal area. So area of these two triangles are equal to each other. So definitely if area of these two triangles are equal to each other, then each area is equal to half of the area of ABC also. In triangle BCD, in triangle BCE, BEC, ED is median. If AD is median, then definitely ED is also median of this triangle. So ED is median. According to the above theorem, area of these two triangles are equal to each other. Area of these two triangles are equal to each other. So ED is median of triangle BEC. So according to the above theorem, area of triangle BED is equal to area of triangle CED. Equation number 2. Subtract equation number 2 from equation number 1. Equation number 1 is this. Equation number 2 is this. According to the equation number 1, we have the complete triangle, half triangle are equal to each other. Equation number 2 is this. These two triangles are equal to each other. When we will subtract from this triangle to this triangle, then definitely we will get the area of this triangle. So definitely we will proceed. Area of triangle ABD, subtract area of triangle BED. Similarly here on the other side of the triangle. So we have our result, area of triangle ABE is equal to the area of triangle ACE. Area of triangle ACE. So this is your first question. Now question number 2 from your NCERT exercise 9.3. This is your question number 2. So question number 2 is, in a triangle ABC, E is a midpoint of the median AD. Show that BED is equal to 1/4 of area triangle ABC. So students, diagram is same like your first question. Now one more thing is given. In your previous question only given that AD is median. Now it is also given that E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD. So what is given to us? Triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of ABC, median of ABC, and E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD. We have to prove that area of BED, this part, 1/4 of the area of ABC, the complete. So students, start our proof. In triangle ABC, AD is median. In triangle ABC, AD is median according to theorem. Which theorem? That median of a triangle divides it into two triangles of equal area. So according to the theorem, area of ABD is equal to the area of ACD. Area of ABD is equal to area of ACD. In previous question, I already told one line which was not necessary on that question, but I told you because I want to explain you. That line is used here. Now, if these two, it means half of the triangles are equal to each other in this complete triangle, then definitely area of ABD and ACD is equal to the half of area of triangle ABC. Half of the triangle ABC. Definitely it is the half part of the complete whole triangle. Area of ABD is equal to half of area of ABC. Equation number 2. E is the midpoint of AD given according to the theorem, that median theorem. Area of ABE is equal to area of BED. It means area of BED is half of the area of ABD. Definitely if they both are equal to each other, it means they both are equal to half of the complete whole triangle. So ABD is equal to the area of half of ABD. But we know it very well that ABD is already half of ABC. We will put the value here. We replace area of ABD with half of area of ABC. This half will here as it is. So area of BED is equal to the 1/4 of ABC. 1/4 of ABC. You got this point? Let me explain again from your diagram. First we prove that this ABD is equal to the half of the area of ABC. Then we prove that this BED is half of the area of BEC. So definitely if this is the half of BED is half of the ABD, because E is the midpoint. In triangle ABD, BE is the median, so area of these two triangles are equal. So this area is equal to the half of this, but it is already half of the complete ABC. So this is 1/4 of the triangle ABC. So students, now question number 5th from your NCERT. So students, in this question he said D, E, F are respectively the midpoints of the sides BC, CA and AB of triangle ABC. Show that we have three parts. First part is BDEF is a parallelogram. Second part, area of DEF is equal to 1/4 of area of ABC. Third part, area of BDEF is equal to the half of area of ABC. So students, this is your diagram, given diagram. ABC, DEF are the midpoints of the respective sides. We have to prove that these three parts. So this is your given and to proof. Now start your question proof. In triangle ABC, E and F are the midpoints of the AB and AC according to the midpoint theorem. You remember about 8th chapter, quadrilateral midpoint theorem. What was that? Midpoint theorem said if two midpoints joining in a triangle, then that line segment is parallel to the third side and half of the third side of triangle. So according to the midpoint theorem, if these two are the midpoint, so this line is parallel to the BC and half of BC. D is midpoint, so definitely EF is equal to BD as well as DC. Similarly, we can solve this with the other parts also. So students, according to midpoint theorem, EF parallel BC, EF is parallel BD also. So EF is equal to half of BC, so EF is equal to BD, because half of BC we have two parts, BD as well as CD, so we choose BD here. So students, if this part is parallel to this and equal to this, so definitely BDEF is a parallelogram, because one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral equal and parallel. Similarly, we can prove that EFDC is a parallelogram and AFDE is also a parallelogram. We can prove it. It is very easy. Similarly, if I want to explain and if you have any query, then this is parallel to this and half of this, then definitely this is parallel to this and this is half equal to this. So this is a parallelogram. Similarly, AFDE is also a parallelogram. So we know that the diagonal of a parallelogram divided into two triangles of equal area. We know it very well also. In BDEF, this is diagonal, so area of these two triangles are equal. Similarly, this is a parallelogram also, so area of these two triangles are equal. In this triangle, area of these two triangles are also equal. So we will write like this: area of BDF is equal to area of DEF, equation number 1. Similarly, area of DCE is equal to area of DEF, equation number 2. Area of AEF is equal to area of DEF, equation number 3. From equation number 1, 2 and 3, area of DEF is equal to all the remaining 3 triangles. It means all 4 triangles are equal to each other in manner of area. Area of triangle ABC, we can convert area of DEF plus area of BDF plus area of DCE plus area of ABC. So this is triangle AEF. So we can replace all 4 triangles with triangle DEF because all 4 areas are equal to each other. So DEF, 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 DEF. So we have area of 4 triangles of DEF. This 4 is multiply here. When we will shift to the other side, it will be present in division. So we will shift to the other side. 1/4 area of triangle ABC equal to the area of triangle DEF. Area of triangle DEF. So student, this is your second part. We already proved first and second part. Now third part of the question. Third part of the question is this: area of BDEF. Area of BDEF, we can convert that it is a parallelogram. We can write the area of DEF plus area of BDF. They both are equal to each other. We can replace any triangle with the other. So we can replace DEF with BDF. So we have 2 BDF. But from the second part, we already proved that area of DEF, area of DEF 1/4 of ABC. We can replace the result here. 1/4 plus 1/4, it means half of the area of ABC. But this is a proof, this is a way of writing the question, but it is common and obvious that if in a triangle ABC, 4 triangles are there, they are equal in area. So in the parallelogram DEF have 2 triangles of same area, then definitely it is half of the area of ABC. But we have to write the answer, so that was the correct method to write our answer. So students, this is your today's homework because lecture is finished now. Maths homework, do theorem 9.2 and 9.3 in your homework notebook. Learn it also. And questions of exercise 9.3 1 to 6. You have to solve all questions in your homework notebook. Now students, homework solution of lecture 2. This is your homework solution of lecture 2. In that lecture, we already discussed 5 questions from exercise 9.2. Only 1 question was remaining. So that question number 6 is: a farmer was having a field in the form of a parallelogram PQRS. She took any point A on RS and joined it to points P and Q. In how many parts of the field is divided? What are the shapes of these parts? The farmer wants to sow wheat and pulse in equal portion of the field separately. How should she do it? So in that question, according to question, a farmer have a field like a parallelogram PQRS and a point A is present on the side SR. He wants to sow wheat and pulses in equal area. So we have 3 parts, so we have to prove it. Then what was the half of the area of this parallelogram? What is given to us? Parallelogram PQRS. We have to prove that. Find area of sowing wheat and pulses equally. Proof: field divided into 3 parts. They are in triangle shape. So in triangle PQA and parallelogram PQRS, in triangle PQA and parallelogram PQRS. First of all, let me explain from your diagram. In triangle PQA and parallelogram PQRS, they are having a common base PQ and they are lying between same parallel, PQ parallel SR. So students, we have to write this. They are on the same base PQ and lie between the same parallels PQ and SR. So according to the theorem, you know which theorem? Area of triangle PQA is equal to the half of the area of parallelogram PQRS. So student, that is the solution, homework solution of lecture 2. So student, with this homework solution, today's lecture is finished now. For more videos, you have to subscribe our @Quack channel, like and share all the videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.